ADHD behaviors you thought were something else. 1. Struggling to start tasks. You sit down with the best intentions, ready to tackle your to-do list, but instead, you find yourself staring at your desk, scrolling on your phone, or suddenly focusing on the most irrelevant tasks. This feeling of paralysis, even for the simplest tasks, can feel overwhelming and confusing. It's as though the task in front of you is a mountain you don't know how to climb, and the more you think about starting, the more daunting it becomes. This is a common experience for people with ADHD, where the brain struggles to transition from intention to action. It's not laziness. It's a neurological roadblock that makes starting tasks particularly challenging. This behavior often leads to missed deadlines, forgotten responsibilities, and an ever-growing pile of unfinished work that hangs over you like a cloud. Over time, the guilt and frustration from these delays can build up, eroding your self-confidence and creating a sense of failure. It can even impact your relationships and career, as others may misinterpret your difficulty starting tasks as carelessness or lack of commitment. You might catch yourself wondering why you can't just get it done like others seem to, which only adds to the frustration. The good news is that breaking this cycle is possible with the right strategies. One practical technique is the 5-minute rule. Commit to working on the task for just 5 minutes, no more, no less. This small step removes the pressure of completing the entire task and focuses your mind on simply starting. More often than not, those initial 5 minutes are enough to overcome the mental block and build momentum. Once you begin, the task often feels far less intimidating, and you may find yourself continuing well beyond the 5-minute mark. Pair this with other strategies like breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks, or starting with the easiest part of the task first to gain a quick sense of accomplishment. By learning to trick your brain into motion, you'll see that the hardest part of any task is often just getting started. 2. Hyperfocus on random things. You might sit down with the intention of finishing an important project, only to find yourself hours later deeply engrossed in researching an unrelated topic or perfecting a minor detail that doesn't actually matter. This is hyperfocus, a common ADHD behavior where your attention locks onto one task so intensely that the rest of the world seems to disappear. While this ability to focus deeply can sometimes be a strength, it often comes at the expense of higher priority responsibilities. The activity you're immersed in might feel rewarding in the moment, but eventually, the realization that other tasks have been neglected sets in, leaving you feeling guilty or frustrated. This behavior can have serious consequences, particularly in work or school environments where deadlines are missed or important commitments are overlooked. It can also strain relationships when loved ones feel ignored or when plans fall apart because of your intense fixation on something else. Over time, the pattern of getting stuck in hyperfocus can make it feel impossible to trust yourself to manage time effectively. It can even become a source of embarrassment when others don't understand why you can't simply shift gears or prioritize more urgent tasks. To manage hyperfocus, you need strategies that balance your ability to dive deep into tasks with the need to stay on track with other responsibilities. One effective approach is to schedule focus breaks. Set a timer before you start any activity that might pull you in, whether it's work or a hobby. For example, give yourself 25 minutes to work uninterrupted, followed by a 5-minute break to reassess. Use alarms or reminders as cues to check if you're still aligned with your priorities. Additionally, create a short to-do list that's visible while you work, keeping your primary goals front and center. This visual reminder can help you pivot back to what truly matters without completely abandoning your current focus. By building these habits, you can harness the benefits of hyperfocus without letting it derail your day. 3. Always feeling restless. You may find it nearly impossible to sit still, whether you're in a meeting, at your desk, or even watching a movie. Your legs bounce uncontrollably, your fingers tap the table, or you might find yourself pacing without realizing it. This constant restlessness is a common experience for people with ADHD and stems from an inner drive to keep moving or doing something. Anything. It can feel as if your body is in perpetual motion, and stillness becomes not just uncomfortable, but almost unbearable. Even during moments that require focus, your mind might wander to other tasks, leading to unnecessary multitasking or impulsive shifts in attention. This restlessness often affects how others perceive you. It might seem like you're disengaged, uninterested, or unable to commit fully to a conversation or task. At work, This can translate into incomplete projects or difficulty sitting through long meetings, which may frustrate colleagues or supervisors. In personal relationships, loved ones may feel you're distracted or not fully present, creating tension or misunderstandings. Over time, the struggle to manage this energy can lead to self-criticism and the feeling that you're failing to meet expectations, both your own and others. The key to managing restlessness isn't suppressing it, but channeling it into productive outlets. If sitting for long periods feels impossible, try using a standing desk to incorporate more natural movement into your workflow. Taking short, intentional breaks to stretch, walk, or even do a quick chore can help release pent-up energy without derailing your focus. Another effective strategy is to embrace tools like fidget items or stress balls that allow you to keep your hands busy without becoming a distraction. By recognizing restlessness as part of your natural rhythm and finding ways to redirect it, you can stay engaged, meet your responsibilities, and avoid the frustration that comes with feeling out of sync with your environment. For overwhelmed by small decisions, everyday decisions like choosing what to eat, deciding what to wear, or figuring out what to tackle first on your to-do list can feel paralyzing. For people with ADHD, this difficulty stems from decision fatigue. When the brain becomes overwhelmed by the sheer number of choices, even if they seem small or inconsequential, it's not that you don't know what needs to be done. It's that the process of weighing options and committing to one can feel exhausting. The more decisions pile up, the harder it becomes to focus on anything, and this mental gridlock can turn even simple tasks into insurmountable challenges. This struggle often creates unnecessary stress and delays progress throughout your day. You might spend so much time debating what to do first that nothing gets done, leaving you feeling frustrated and defeated. At work, this can lead to missed opportunities or inefficiency as you burn valuable energy on trivial choices. In personal life, indecision can complicate daily routines, making activities like meal planning or choosing an outfit more stressful than they need to be. Over time, this constant battle can take a toll on your confidence, as it feels like you're stuck in an endless loop of hesitation and self-doubt. The key to overcoming decision fatigue is simplifying your choices through routines and preparation. Planning meals or outfits in advance can reduce the mental burden, allowing you to focus your energy on more important tasks. For example, decide at the start of the week what you'll eat each day, or set up a rotation of go-to meals to eliminate daily guesswork. Create a capsule wardrobe with versatile pieces, so choosing what to wear becomes effortless. For tasks, prioritize your to-do list the night before, identifying the top 3 things to focus on the next day. By reducing the number of decisions you need to make in the moment, you free up mental space to concentrate on what truly matters, making your day smoother and less stressful. 5. Difficulty managing emotions. Have you ever found yourself reacting strongly to a situation, only to wonder later why you felt so overwhelmed? For people with ADHD, managing emotions can be incredibly challenging. Small frustrations like a misplaced item or an unexpected change in plans can trigger outbursts that feel out of proportion to the situation. Irritability, mood swings, or intense emotional reactions often seem to come out of nowhere, leaving you and those around you confused. This difficulty stems from the ADHD brain's heightened sensitivity to stimuli and its struggle to regulate emotional responses in real time. These emotional challenges can have a profound impact on daily life. At work, an outburst might damage your professional relationships or reputation, even if it was unintentional. In personal relationships, loved ones might feel hurt or frustrated by your reactions, especially if they don't understand what's driving them. Over time, this can lead to feelings of isolation and a sense that others don't truly understand you. Worse, you may start internalizing these moments as personal failures, which can further intensify feelings of shame or self-doubt. To better manage emotions, it's important to develop strategies that allow you to process feelings before reacting. Mindfulness techniques can be particularly helpful in creating that pause between stimulus and response. Deep breathing exercises, for example, can calm your nervous system in moments of stress, helping you regain control before emotions escalate. Journaling is another powerful tool for identifying emotional triggers and reflecting on patterns over time, which can make future reactions more manageable. Additionally, consider creating a go-to cool-down activity, like stepping outside for fresh air or listening to calming music, to give yourself space to reset. By practicing these techniques regularly, you can build emotional resilience and create a healthier, more balanced approach to handling life's ups and downs.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, we prepared the next video especially for you. Click here to watch.